Good morning, YouTube. It's TD here. I could have called my hair, but I just didn't feel like it, honey. It's Saturday, so it's my pajama Saturday. Y'all see, I'm here in my tiny house. Still haven't got my stuff put in yet, but I did get me a new couch. My neighbor, his wife, and he are divorcing, and he put her name on his childhood home. And she took the house, y'all. Be careful when you think you love somebody and, well, when you know you love somebody. If it's something that you already had, you don't have to share it. And it's okay if you don't want to share it. Because, your people, your family, his dad left that to him. So just the fact that she's taking it, even though he still was paying her bills and stuff like that, that's cold to me. And it's only like a little 800 square foot house. Not only, but it's an 800 square foot house. And they got three 350,000 for it. But in Nashville, that's nothing, especially once you split it. You're not gonna be able. Now he'll be able to use the 150 for a down payment for another house, but my goodness, y'all, who in the world wants to start over at? I hope I shaved. I don't think I shaved. I'm put my arms down. Who in the world wants to start over at um at 58 years old? He's the same age as me. I don't want to start over. I'm good. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to do anything any differently. So I got this couch from him. See it? My daughter's like, it's old timey, but I like it, y'all. I'm old, shoot, and I like it. And I needed, I had my clothes hanging up everywhere. Y'all remember? Let me see. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I got my vanity. I got that from them. Now they broke my door bringing it in, but he's gonna come and fix it today. So I'm just I'm just excited. I'm just like content and just so blessed and happy with everything that God has given me. My family is healthy for the most part. My oldest son had a little health scare not too long ago, Malachi's brother, but but he's doing much better. So I wanted to tell y'all how dumb Tennessee is. This is the dumbest red state, probably in America. They just passed a bill, y'all, that they already said everybody could carry a gun, except for in the courthouse. Because I feel like if you really believe that everybody could carry a gun, we should be carrying a gun in the courthouse too. Why are we just carrying a gun uh, um, in the supermarket and everything else? They just passed a bill that school teachers, can carry guns. And so, luckily, in Nashville, which is Davidson County, excuse me, y'all, my allergies. I should have took some medicine before I got on here. But luckily, in Davidson County, they didn't agree to it. It's Davidson. It was like 7 counties. Even Wilson, which is a real rich red white county, excuse me, they didn't agree to it. They didn't agree to it either. So I was glad about that. But I was just like, just the fact that the governor signed the bill, and we have people here, we don't have enough housing because we have enough housing for the rich. But if you didn't already have your house, if you're middle class like me, you can't even afford your house. The millennials, generation Z, as they're getting out of college or going to trade school or just finishing up high school or whatever, they cannot afford a house. In Nashville, you have to go way out to the country somewhere. We're not considered country, y'all. Even though we're Nashville, we're not considered country. But they have to go way out to the country somewhere just to be able to afford a house. That is absolutely crazy. They paid all of their dues, all of this time in school, and they cannot do anything. Then Tennessee passed a law, the legislators where, the two justices there are black legislators, and they're millennials. And one is from here, from Nashville. The other one is from Memphis. And they were the ones that were expelled at time. It was those two and Gloria, the white lady. And Gloria's real good too, but she's more diplomatic than they are because they're young. She's about my age. And so um, they passed a law, so they don't want them talking during legislature. So it's almost like they think this is some kind of Klan state. They think it's gone all the way back to the 20s. I mean, it's a trip. It's a trip. And just the backwards things that they're doing. And we have so many homeless, y'all. So many people that are just hungry and on the street. And in our shelters, you can't stay inside all day long. You have to get out no matter what at like 7. I think it's either 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. You have to get out, and then you could come back in by 6. And I think they might be able to come in for lunch, but I know that they can't stay in. That's why you see so many on the street and living up under the bridges and stuff. And we got money. Tennessee has money. We're not a poor state. We're not like Mississippi. So just the fact that they're passing laws to arm more people, and nonsense like that, but yet they can't even feed their homeless. And then they'll be the first one to run around talking about they're Christian. And so then Governor Lee got mad, honey, and I love it. My daughter called and told me that because I wasn't even watching it. That he was trying to make it where he could take the state money, our taxpayers' money, to fund private Christian schools. No, I'm a Christian, but I don't want my grandkids going to a Christian school because I don't know what you're going to teach. I don't always agree with my pastor. So, no, sir. I was so glad that didn't pass. And honey, he was shocked. He was perturbed and he was very, very angry. But I don't care. Talking about we don't know what we just did. We do know what happened. Your friends are not going to be able to get rich because I don't have a problem with people sending their kids to private school. You just can't do it off of my dime, off of my adult kids' dimes. And it's gonna affect my grandkids. And he felt like, well, everybody should want to send their kids to private school. No, no, sir. And if your kids acted up, private school could put them out without any warning and without any discussion. So it was just a mess. Let me tell y'all a little bit about what's going on with Malachi. He's getting these treatments. It's called TMS, and it's not actually for schizophrenics. It's because the lady told me, one of his therapists told me that they didn't want to accept Malachi because he is schizophrenic, but because he's so laid back and easy going, he's not, one that's up in your face, or which all schizophrenics not like that, but he's not. He's not gonna be up in your face and you know he's not gonna scare you. And so, of course, where he goes is mostly all white providers. And in Nashville, you just cannot find too many black psychiatrists or therapists, and so. And what they don't understand is it's important to see people that look like you in order for you to feel comfortable sometimes, But he goes, and so they made some kind of little hat for him, and I ain't never went in there with him, but I guess they put these little like electros things in, and so what they're doing is trying to restructure the brain. So I hope it doesn't, the pathways in the brain. So I hope it doesn't mess with his personality at all. But what it's supposed to do is stop depression and stuff. Then I saw y'all. I like to watch this lady. She has a master's degree and she has friends to wider. And it's her channel on YouTube is called Living Well with Schizophrenia. And I like to watch her. And she is doing like the keto diet. And so what they found is when schizophrenics have stopped talking to my rabbit, y'all. I'm trying to knock my fence down and get over there by my bed. But when schizophrenics have a lot of sugar or sugar period, you need sugar in order to You need that to power your brain. But schizophrenics, the neurons, which are like the little electrical parts of our brain, the neurons, they'll, instead of going like this, they'll go all over the place. And so what they're thinking is, if they do more protein and fats, that it'll help to settle them down. And she's been doing it now, she said, on her channel for 8 months. And y'all, she is doing so good. So good. She was able to cut down some of her medicines. Of course, she stays under the care of her physician and her psychiatrist, but she was able to cut down some of her meds and everything. So she's just doing well. And then, so I had one more thing I wanted to talk to y'all about, and that's about bringing baggage into your relationships. I just talked to one of my very good friends, and she's my age, and she had started dating a guy that's older. He's 65, she's 58, and she was bringing some baggage with her, and so she was like accusing him of having a girlfriend, and she's just as sweet as she want to be, but this is what's happening. As no matter how young we were, when we were, if we were molested or whatever, no matter how young, because I was molested too when I was young, no matter how young we were, if you don't get the correct help for it, like I never even told anybody until I was an adult, you know, but I guess because I was a nurse and with all the different psychology classes, and then just talking through with my best friend and stuff like that, who was also molested, you know, I was able to kind of get through it. And my best friend, I got to get the name of her book, y'all. She wrote a really good book about it and about her experiences with it. And she put it out around Christmas time. I didn't buy it, but I did donate. The only reason why I didn't buy it, because she's an excellent writer and poet. Her name is Cassandra Morris, Morris. And the only reason I didn't get it is because I lived through those experiences with her as we were growing up. But anyway, so my other friend that called about it, she's carrying that baggage and that guilt of being molested. But my thing is, I told her, you cannot feel guilty about what your mom allowed your stepfather to do. And the mom knew, because she told her, and her sister told her mom about it. And the mom was like, well, y'all got to help me catch him. But she stayed with him to the day he died, which was just a few years ago. And that really bothers her. And sometimes we have to know, y'all, that we can't do anything about the family that we're born into. We can't do anything about that. But what we can do is surround ourselves with people that really, really love us. And once you do that, you're gonna feel so much better about just everything. You can't surround yourself with toxic people. Even my granddaughters that had to leave because they want to do what they want to do. One of them that has a baby, and we were talking about that, and she was like, Nana, I can't stay around people that don't want to do anything, because she wanted to go Air Force. She had all kind of plans, and then she met this guy that doesn't want anything. He doesn't want to follow rules. He doesn't. My grandson tried to get him in the Navy, and he told the recruiter last minute, I'm not going. I don't want to follow no rules. He won't work. He doesn't do anything. And I told her, if you stay with this guy, you're gonna always have to work, and you're gonna always be the breadwinner, because he's not gonna do a thing. He's not. But I didn't mean to go on this long, y'all. I just wanted to chat it up a little bit, and just touch on a few things that I was thinking about. I've been thinking about some, honey, but I'm just too lazy sometimes to get up and turn this on. I was off this week. I didn't go nowhere. It was just a staycation. I got my tiny house more together. I still haven't put my walls and stuff up yet, because I've got to get this thing wired for solar heat and air. So I haven't done that yet, but I should be able to by next month. Having to go to court, of course, with my on my main house with that low down no good contractor. But I got a good lawyer. Trevor Baskin is his name. Good civil lawyer. He's very, very reasonable, and what he charges, honey. Some people was trying to charge me 10 to 20 to 30,000 dollars for a civil matter over floors in the house. I'm not paying. I represented myself first, but I was able to find him under a real reason, under $3,000. And so, but I just wanted to tell y'all hello. Um, I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. It's Saturday, August, Lord have mercy. Saturday, April the 25th, I think. Don't quote me on that, y'all. It might be the 26th. Anyway, it's towards the end of the month in April, and it's Saturday, and this is the last Saturday of the month. And I just wanted to say, y'all have a wonderful time. If you can, take some time for yourself, whatever you like to do. Like, I'm gonna get out later. I like to do a little garden, but I did them in pots this year. So I did my garden earlier in the week. Just different things. I'm gonna stay late for church tomorrow. I used to doing it, but I'm gonna stay for Women's and Men's Day tomorrow, and so I'm gonna go out in a little bit and get some cupcakes and stuff to get those together. But y'all just stay safe, stay blessed, enjoy your life. Don't let anybody tell you how to live your life, whether you're gay, straight, uh, um, trans. You live your life however makes you happy, because you only get this one life to live, honey. And life is short. So you live it just as long as you ain't hurting nobody, you live it however makes you happy. And so this has been TD here. Y'all, I would like to grow my channel. Please share if you got anything from this. Please like, please leave a comment if you agree, or if you don't agree, that's fine. Please leave a comment. I'm trying to grow my channel. I don't think I'm gonna ever get to 50, but that's all right, because I'm not on here enough, honey. Because the other ones, they be grinding, but shoot, I don't be grinding like that, y'all. I got a job, and this is not something I would want to be my job all the time. I just like to get on here and talk my talk sometime and chop it up, and that's it. But thank y'all so much, because y'all could be anywhere but watching an old lady on a Saturday. Thanks. Bye. Oh, wait a minute. And I think when they go to my channel, y'all, it's TD Watkins 8993 behind it. I think that's what it says. Bye, y'all.